Just got to come to play. And it has showed the teams that have took it to the hole and not settled for an outside shot to start and got their rhythm going early if they were taking it to the hole. It took the ones that were just settling outside a lot longer to find their place here in this gym.
100%. And there's the UMWA tip-off won by Manila. UMWA is a powerful voice since 1890, the Union for All Workers. To join UMWA for a more secure future, call today at 435-820-2692. So Sonata Griffin gets the call even though Manila scored. As the Moquis, though, get on the board, it's Ellie Nelson that gets the first two for the Moquis. And Manila Mustangs get a three-point basket, this time from Bryce Canyon City Range. Moquis somehow recollect on the other end. And now it's stolen away by Manila. So here comes the Mustangs. Ruthana Wilson was the one that hit the three that last go-around. And a turnover is going to go back. Escalante is going to bring it up, trail by 5-2, just about a little over a minute here into this first quarter. So here comes Escalante the other way. Griffin's got it. Pressure hard this time by Slaw. Griffin's going to pick up her dribble. Toss it outside. Fry now going down low, gets it picked off. Now a long pass trying to find its way over to Bear. And Escalante's got it going the other way. And it looks like a reach-in foul is going to be called against Sadie Davis, I believe. Actually, looks like it's going to go against Cameron Slaw. So the Moquis coming the other way, still trailing 5-2. Ellie Nelson, the only scorer right now for the team in black. Manila in the home whites with navy blue and red trim. Thought about a three that time was Carlisle. Now she's going to pick up her dribble in the corner. Almost stolen away by Manila. Under 10 now on the shot clock. Here comes Griffin. She kicks it outside. Now they try to get it down low. It's picked off by the Mustangs. Here comes Manila with numbers. And then it's picked right back off. The buzzer sounded, so players stopped playing, even though it was for the previous possession. And Escalante able to take advantage of that. A layup in transition, good to go for Riley Fry, her first two of the game. So here come the Mustangs the other way. Slaw will take a three. Too strong off the backboard. Rebound will find its way over to the road squad. So here come the Moquis. They've cut it down to one now with just over 5 minutes to go here in the first. Carlisle's got it up top. Now she hands it off. Nelson throws it over to Griffin. Griffin's going to drive baseline near side and then kick it right back out. A three-pointer is up, almost banks in from outside. No good that time from Fry. And it's coming back the other way. Cross-court pass, almost picked off by Riley. And now she actually does steal it. Very active on both sides. She's going to go coast to coast. Try to go behind the back. Now she does. And it's go back to her. She's open for three. No good. But a putback is up and short, but fouled that time by Carlisle. So she'll head to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line for two. Foul will go against Ruthana Wilson. And that'll be her first. So the first free throw's up and in for Carlisle. Second one, no good. Rebounds fought and won for by Manila. Here comes Slaw. She's open in transition. Oh, a nice pivot move. Uses it 3 times in a row. Almost gets it off the glass. Another chance, though, for the Mustangs. A 2, baseline doesn't go. There's a third opportunity that doesn't fall. How about the fourth? That's also no good. Rebound is outside, and it'll stay here with Manila. So this will be their 5th try in the same possession to try and get a basket. Got to think that's critical to try and win a ball game. You just get more opportunities, you'll get more buckets. Just like that, Cameron Slaw gets a Bryce Canyon City 3. Bryce Canyon City, the city of hoodoos. So Cameron helps Manila retake the lead at 8-5.
That was on the 6th attempt that time for them down the floor.
Yeah, you just have to think. Yeah, I mean, statistically, you just get more attempts, you'll get more buckets.
Absolutely.
Manila now leads it by 3 as we'll have a foul down low. Looks to be against Callie Bear. So 3 team fouls now against Manila, 0 so far for Escalante. Oh, and a deep 2 baseline finds its way through the net. Ellie Nelson now with 4 points here in the first. So here comes Cameron Slaw. Bounce pass, middle of the lane. No good from the free throw line is Sadie Davis, but she goes for another one. Can't get that one to go. And the rebound is fought for and won that time by Cora Gardner. So here come the Moquis, still down by 1. Pass it over on the other end, now back down low. Here's a deep 2. High off the glass, and the bank shot is good. And the shot is in. As Sonata Griffin gets it to go. That bank shot's brought to you by State Bank of Southern Utah. Experience the difference of hometown banking. Timeouts taken, we'll take it with him. This state championship basketball brought to you by Color Country Plumbing on TeamHive.live.
Celebrating over 80 years of service, Garfield Ready Mix and Bryce Valley Builders are proud to sponsor 1A basketball. Providing quality concrete to Paiute, Kane, Garfield, and Wayne counties, the mutters at Garfield Ready Mix are the best around.
Garcane Propane proudly sponsors Region 20 basketball. We are here to meet your propane needs. Call us 800-747-5403.
Welcome back to the SVC, coming out of that Zions Bank timeout for game-winning banking with a home team feel. Zions Bank is for you. So Manila now trailing Escalante 9-8. Thanks to a balanced scoring effort led by Ellie Nelson, who's got 4 here in the first.
In a very fast-paced game.
Yeah, this has gone by very quickly. 3 team fouls, though, for the Mustangs, 0 for Escalante. That's been huge as they get another steal. Almost. It's tipped back over to Manila. So Bear recollects, but then there's another steal. That's Fry again. She's going to go all the way. No, she picks up her dribble. Pass back over to Sonata Griffin, but it's too strong, and it'll head back the other way.
It's Riley Fry's 3rd steal of the game. She's all over the place right now.
So here comes the inbound from Manila as Cameron Slaw brings it across. Oh, a nice pass over in the corner to find Ruthanna Wilson. Now it finds Slaw in the corner for 3. No good. Rebound out to the Moquis. Cora Gardner with the board. 9-8, still our score. Far side is Fry. Almost picked off that time by Viviana Gibson. But it'll stay here with Escalante with 22 seconds on the shot clock. And 2:22 left in the game. It's a fun anomaly. Oh, and it's stolen by Cameron Slaw. There she goes in the open court. Lots of contact, no call. Now here comes Escalante the other way. They've got numbers. It's a 3v2. Fry with the Euro. She's blocked down low. And a foul is going to be called against Escalante. It's going to head back Manila's way. So Cora Gardner picks up her first. Back and forth affair here. Escalante still leads it by 1. Here comes Slaw. Tries to get in the corner. She does. Bodies hit the floor, and now Fry with another steal. Here comes Escalante. And they're going to say foul was on the floor. So they're not going to count the basket. So it will stay here, but they'll inbound baseline. So Gibson picks up her first foul. Moquis inbound with a full shot clock on their own side. They find Nelson. She's going to give it off to Griffin at the free throw line. Now back out. Here's Carlisle. Tried to give a bounce pass over to Nelson, but it finds its way over to Griffin, who's going to drive. And tough shot, turnaround, nothing but net. Sonata Griffin now with 4 points in the first. And Escalante now leads it by 3. Here's Davis up for the 2. And they're going to say it's on the floor again. So it'll be an inbound baseline on the other side now.
That'll probably be on Kaylee Carlisle.
So some more subs coming in for Manila. Looks to be Janie Christensen and Callie Bear coming in. So Slaw looking to inbound, finds Davis. Davis going to take a running floater baseline. It's short, but it's last touched by Escalante, so it'll stay here with the Mustangs.
Little bit of height advantage for the Manila Mustangs.
Instead, they'll take a deep 2. Shots no good that time from mid-range, but we've got a jump ball that will head back over to the Moquis way. So they'll have a chance to extend their lead as they currently lead by 3. Missed shot that last time by Manila. May lead to some extra points here. Just over a minute now left here in this first quarter. Here's Carlisle. Handed off to Gardner. Gardner's going to drive baseline. Oh, but she's short off the backboard. They're going to say it's a foul on the shot. So she'll head to the free throw line now for 2.
Foul number 2, Sadie Davis.
Yes, ma'am.
15th foul at the line, shooting 2 shots for the Moquis. Cora Gardner.
This will put Cora Gardner on the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. Misses the first. And buries the second.
1 for 2. Now she's on the board with her first point. Here's Davis. Pump fakes a 3 in the corner. She's going to drive baseline. Wide open. Can't get it to go. Rebounds fought and won by Manila. Shot still going up. Another jump ball. It'll stay here with the Mustangs. Good defense that time by Escalante. Tip balls. That's name of the game right now. Here's Slaw down low. Oh, my goodness, what a pass. So Oakley Browning gets her first 2 for Manila. And that was just a stellar pass by Slaw in the corner. Shot clock turned off the other way. As here comes Manila to get an easy 2. This time it's coming from Callie Bear. So now Manila gets on the board. It's a tie ball game at 12. Moquis get the last say. And here they go. It's Fry. Tries to get it outside. Carlisle's going to get it, and they're going to say that's a backcourt violation. So Manila will have the ball with 2.5 to go.
And just like we seen the last game when they threw it backcourt, they let the time run out.
Right.
Instead of grabbing it, and she could have done that with 2 seconds left, and there wouldn't have been another possession.
So here's Manila with the last second shot opportunity, and they won't get it off. And it's a tie ball game after 1 between the Mustangs and the Moquis at 12 apiece. This is state championship basketball brought to you by Ruby's Inn on KSLSports.com.
Griffin Grocery in Escalante is family owned and operated since 1967. They have a great selection of fresh produce, meats, breads, and so much more. Wishing the Moquis success in the postseason tournaments. When it comes to traditions, at the top of the list has to be a stop at Henry's Drive-In on Highway 89 in Penguich for a hot and juicy chubby cheeseburger and an order of homemade onion rings. From the amazing crew at Henry's, they wish all teams success. JT Steel is a custom steel fabricator. It all began with a $2,000 job in 1983, from large projects like the BYU baseball stadium to a customer that needs an angle with a couple holes. Owner and Garfield County Commissioner Jerry Taylor wishes all teams success.
Welcome back into the Blackburn Propane broadcast booth. Warmth you can rely on, powered by family, fueled by trust. Time to play some Fab Rats trivia. Fab Rats is an entertaining, family-friendly YouTube channel. This game's question will be, what is Fab Rats' most viewed video? If you know the answer, email uhsslive@gmail.com with your response, and the winner will win some free Fab Rats merch. So Escalante will start with the ball on their side. Ball is picked up by Carlisle. She dishes it back out to Griffin. Now she's got it back. Here's Fry, right side. Moquis were able to gain control and take a lead in that first, but Manila went on a little bit of a run there at the end to tie it up. The miss is off, but there's a foul called on it. And we'll stay here. We'll head down to David Tebbs for a sideline report.
This is the Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games Sideline Report, brought to you by Utah High School Sportscasts on KSLSports.com. Coach Ryan Cotton with the Escalante Moquis during that quarter break said, "We are where we want to be. Defense, don't let up. You can do this. Follow through. Don't follow through the screens. Fight through them. Own the boards. Pass, cut." Wise words from a great coach, Coach Ryan Cotton for the Escalante Moquis. Send it back to you at the Blackburn Propane broadcast booth.
Thank you, David. Excellent report and a good message from Escalante during the break. Still lead at 13-12 after Manila couldn't get anything done on their end. And that looks to be a deep two from Fry that doesn't fall. Slaw's just going to let it run out of bounds. It's going to head Manila's way.
He hit the nail on the head, Coach Cotton did, with defense and getting through the screens. You've got to get through the screens to not give them the open shots that they were getting.
Yeah, their defense has played well so far through this first quarter and a bit, as the ball is being tipped around and a foul is now going to be called on the defensive side. Let's see who they'll call this one against. So Ellie Nelson will pick up her first. One team foul apiece. So Davis driving baseline. And the shot is up and no good that time from Callie Bear, but she's going to head to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line for two.
Ellie Nelson picks up two quick fouls within 5 seconds right there, the same play.
That's always tough. She's already got 5 here in the first half. And that free throw was up and in for Callie Bear. She's up to 3 now in the game. And that ties things up here at 13. Manila take the lead back. And they can't. But an offensive rebound by Sadie Davis for another opportunity. Put back almost up and in by Bear. A third opportunity doesn't go. But it's going to be out of bounds against the Mustangs, and it heads back Escalante's way. So, again, multiple opportunities for Manila on the same possession. So here come the Moquis the other way. Griffin over to Fry. Oh, Slaw almost picked it off up top. Griffin's got it. She's driving right. Now she's double teamed. Dishes it back out. It's a three-pointer that's up. And, almost hit every part of that backboard and rim, but doesn't fall. It'll stay here with the Mustangs. Moquis almost got a big one from deep. Still a tie ball game, though, with 6:10 left here in the first half. And we'll take a timeout as Cora Gardner looks to tie her shoes. Always important. Always important.
And always a nice resting point if you can get your shoe to untie.
Right, right. So here comes Escalante again with another opportunity. Cross-court pass over to Fry, drives baseline, and they're going to call a foul on the ground. This one looks to go against Callie Bear.
Be her second.
So a couple players entering that dangerous foul territory. Let's see what happens. Still got a lot of time here in this first half. 2 team fouls apiece as the bounce pass finds its way to being stolen by Manila. Slaw rips her way through for a jump ball, and it's going to head the Mustangs' way. Great effort that time from Cameron.
Makes the 7th Escalante turnover right there.
It's a lot of turnovers for the first half.
It really is.
Escalante is going to pick up a little bit of a full court press here in man coverage. As ball is tipped out of bounds, it'll stay with the Mustangs.
Another one of those tips we were talking about. Get your hand on the ball on defense. It does good things for your team.
High pass finds its way over to Slaw. She's going to drive, put up a floater, and she's fouled on that shot attempt. So she'll head to the line for 2 more. Slaw had an early 3 in that first quarter, looking to get 2 more right here at the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. Oh, they're actually going to say it's on the ground. So Riley Fry will pick up the foul. They toss it into Cameron in the corner. Ball finds its way over to Wilson. And now a mid-range jump shot is up, and no good that time from Bear. And we've got another foul. This time it's going to go against Manila.
Be Wilson's second foul as well.
So
getting a few more with 2 fouls.
Yeah, now we have 3 total players with 2 fouls. And obviously still in the game. So here's Griffin. Moquis still looking to get their first field goal. They have a free throw here in this quarter. Oh, and a tough floater rattles in for Fry. That was a tough shot. She was almost behind the backboard.
How she got that ball around. She threw a curveball shot and hit the front of the rim, and it went in.
Just got to put a little bit of spin on it as the miss from Oakley falls far, and it'll head back the Moquis' way. So Fry, team leader in points per game now with 4 here in the first half. She averages almost 11. A lot of balanced scoring for both of these squads.
These teams match up really, really good.
Lots of switching on screens, lots of ball movement, off-ball movement. Here's Gardner. She gets it picked off from Slaw. Can she convert once again in transition? Yes, she can. Cameron Slaw now with her first 2 of the second quarter. She's up to 5 now in the game. Cameron's put in some excellent defensive effort. You can tell how locked in she is on that end of the floor. Here's Fry up top. Guarded closely by the Mustangs. Over to Gardner. Try to get it down low, and it's stolen away. Ruthanna Wilson brings it in for Manila. Now a cross-court pass finds its way all the way to the other side of the glass. And Callie Bear is able to put it in for 2. She's got 3 now in the second. And Manila retakes the lead at 17-15 halfway here through the second quarter. Here's Fry over to Griffin. They're going to hand it off. Fry's going to take a deep 3 and swish it from downtown. Riley Fry gets a Bryce Canyon City 3. And the Moquis retake the lead at 18-17 and take a timeout. We'll take it with them. This is State Championship Basketball brought to you by the Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games on 1aball.com.
From commercial to recreational truck accessories, Mountain Land Truck Outfitters has got what you need. Flatbeds, spray and bed liners, lifts and leveling kits, wheels and tires. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters proudly uses a brand you know and trust. And with our experienced, knowledgeable, and friendly staff, your visit here will be informative and enjoyable. Stop into our convenient location in Provo at 265 South 100 West or call 801-225-4637 to get a quote for your fleet or individual truck. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters.
Welcome back into the SVC as we come out of that Zions Bank timeout. Zions Bank, for banking that helps you stay in the game no matter where you are. Zions Bank is for you. Lots of turnovers right there in sequence, just going back and forth, and a foul will be called against Manila. So Browning picks up her second foul of the game, but that's the fourth team foul for the Mustangs. One more, that puts the Moquis in the bonus. There's still 3.5 minutes to go in the quarter.
They could shoot quite a few free throws before this quarter's ended.
Yeah. So here comes Escalante the other way. They retook the lead thanks to that Riley Fry three-pointer. Here's another one. High off the glass, no good. Put back up by Griffin, falls short. Here come the Mustangs again in transition. And a beautiful pass finds its way over as a hard fall for Oakley happens. Manila with another chance, though, as they find a wide-open teammate down low in Viviana Gibson for her first basket of the game.
That was a great look. She turned around wide open and put her in.
Slaw now with two excellent passes here in this first half. Here's another three-pointer top of the key, no good. Missed that time from Taylor Carlisle. It'll be out of bounds against Escalante. So Manila retakes the lead now 19-18. A little bit back and forth here in this first half. I don't mind it.
No, this is a good ball game. This is a really good matchup. Both teams are playing hard.
Lots of small ball, good ball movement by the guards up top, as it was almost an interception by by Riley Fry. And they get it down low to Oakley for a deep two. It doesn't fall. Carlisle gets the rebound. She's going to push. It's a 1v5. Let's see if she holds up, and she does. Griffin back over to Carlisle. She'll take a runner three. That's no good. Rebound out to Callie Bear. Bear tries to find Slaw, but it's off her fingertips, and it's going to head back the other way. So another turnover for the Mustangs.
11 to 12. That gives Manila 12 turnovers and Escalante 11.
So it's even, but both still pretty high. So the inbound pass from Jenkins finds its way over to Carlisle, who's guarded closely by Viviana Gibson. Back over to Gibson. Back over to Jenkins. And she's going to drive and miss. Davis with a long pass. Over to Slaw in transition for another easy two, but she misses it off front iron. And a foul is going to be called against Manila, so that'll send Escalante to the free throw line for two. Actually, they're going to inbound it. Actually, there we go.
Say that's got to be the fifth foul.
I keep getting ahead of the game itself and then questioning myself when I make a call up here. But hey, the refs always surprise me. You know, you never know.
You never know what's going to happen right here.
So Sadie Davis picks up her second foul. And Sonata Griffin will now head to the free throw line for two free throws at the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line, looking to get her first point since the first quarter. Interesting tactic right there, but shot is up. Off back iron. I think I just love watching people's free throw routines. Different. They like to line up differently.
A couple games ago, one was lining up clear over to the left side.
Yeah. You can see she likes to wipe her feet a little bit. She goes 1 for 2 from the line. So Griffin gets on the board. She's got 5 now in the game. Gibson. Cross-court pass is stolen. Here's the Moquis. And a foul is going to be called. And it's going to go the other way. And here's a sideline report.
This is David Tedd with Utah High School Sportscast on Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Game Sideline Report. Wrestling is March 21st through 22nd, with high school basketball scheduled for May 29th through the 31st. I've got Brielle here with me. She's going to give us a rundown on this on Manila's strategy here headed into the towards the end of the second quarter.
Manila's coach Valerie Draper said, "Box out big, don't let up on defense, beat them up the floor. Defense wins games now. Now is our time."
So wise words from Valerie Draper, cheering her team on here. Headed into halftime, tied up 19-19. We've got a ball game. Back to you at the Blackburn Propane broadcast booth.
I think we found our new sideline reporter. Thanks, Valerie. That was awesome. Now a minute left to go as Manila's got the ball, and a foul is going to be called. So now that's 5 team fouls against the Moquis.
I believe that's on Riley Fry, which will be her second.
You really can't lose her in this game. She's got 7 points in this first half as the first one goes in for Ruthanna Wilson.
Along with 7 steals to boot with that.
She's good on both sides of the floor. Very active hands.
Very active she is, and she's very quick.
So Manila breaks the tie and take the lead at 20-19. Second free throw up and no good, but Davis gets the offensive board and the putback off the glass. Sadie Davis gets her first 2 of the night. And now Manila leads it by 3. Here come the Moquis. It's stolen by Manila. Great job that time by Ruthanna Wilson. But then Escalante comes right back and forces a jump ball, and it'll head back their way. So Jenkins will inbound near sideline. Now under a minute left to go here in this first half. Here's Nelson. Hands off to Jenkins. Back over in the corner to Griffin. She picks up her dribble in the mid-range, deep 2. Back out to Jenkins. Jenkins is going to go right to left. Back up top to Nelson. Nelson takes a screen from Gardner. Now over to Griffin for a 3. No, too short. And a rebound finds its way out to Anna Davis, but she steps out of bounds in the process. So it'll stay here with Escalante. And as of right now, they're not resetting the shot clock, so I don't know if they gave her possession on that. It just touched her last. Clock still going down. Bodies hit the floor, but the ball doesn't. Instead, it's up on the hoop. Shot's no good. A second putback opportunity's too strong. Mustangs with a final chance with a say, except it's stolen by Fry. Here she goes. Now it's picked off by Manila, and that's how this game will end. The Mustangs head into the break, leading 22-19. We'll be right back with the SUU halftime report on the other side of this timeout. This is state championship basketball brought to you by Bryce Canyon City on the TeamHive.live and KSLSports.com.
Are you tired of winter and ready to ride? We invite you to the Bryce Canyon Mule Days. Join us in Tropic, Utah, the first week in May for guided mule rides, vendors, food, and fun, including arena events, all mule fun rodeo, and ranch sorting. Then Friday night, a live concert featuring Dave Stamey and Bren Hill. The premier Chrome in the Canyon Mule Sale on Saturday. Learn more at BryceCanyonMuleDays.com, and we will see you there.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back out to the SVC for your SUU halftime report. Currently, the Manila Mustangs regather the lead after they captured it early in the first quarter. They lead at 22-19, thanks to a balanced scoring effort. In fact, you could say that for both squads. Manila with 6 different players getting a bucket. Escalante with 5. Ozzie, what stood out to you from that first half?
You know, just like our last game, the shot attempts are crazy. Manila shot 31 shots between the field goals and the three-pointers, and Escalante has shot 16. Almost doubled what Escalante has shot with Manila's shot attempts.
And even more impressive, last time out, the last game we called, it had that same differential, but it was only a 12-point difference. Now it's only a 3-point difference. They're only down by 3.
Down by 3 and got 20 less shots. That's pretty good averages.
Yeah, if they can limit the turnovers and get some more shots up, they might have a chance. This has been your SUU Halftime Report. SUU is where you soar. Check them out at suu.edu.
You like car shows? Well, let's supersize it as trucks from all over come for you to enjoy at the Penguin City Truck Show. It's a family fun event on the 4th of July weekend. Friday night is the light show on Penguin Main Street from 8 to 10:30 p.m. Saturday, the show will be at the Penguin City Park from 10 to 4. Truck registration is $75. We support all truck drivers that make our communities better. So why not show off their trucks? We wish all teams success.
I know. You think underage drinking is wrong.
Letting a parrot watch horror movies is wrong. I found you! Underage drinking? That's very wrong. It can harm your learning ability and your grades.
When your kids understand underage drinking isn't just wrong, it's very wrong, 9 out of 10 don't drink.
Take a break and come adventure with Rome Outdoor Adventure Company with locations in Kanab, Orderville, Coral Pink Sand Dunes State Park, and Escalante. We can find the perfect adventure for you and your family. UTVs, slot canyons, horse rides, fishing via ferratas, and so much more. Now renting Jeep Gladiators and Ford Broncos for daily and multi-day rentals. Come roam with us. Book on our website, www.roamoutdoor.com.
What many are calling the best country music dinner show anywhere. Nightly at Bryce Canyon's Ebenezer's Barn and Grill. Live music with some of Nashville's best musicians and singers.
I got a feeling called the blues. Out in the West Texas town of El Paso.
A show that walks you through the history of country music and the history of Bryce Canyon.
Hell of a place to lose a cat.
The show runs every night. That's right, every night, from April to October. Get your tickets now at Ebenezer'sBarnandGrill.com.
If you are buying or refinancing a home, did you know you can request your own title company? Keep business local and request security title for all your title, closing, and escrow needs. Travis and Hillary wish all team success in the postseason tournaments.
Big or small, life is a collection of defining moments. And at Southern Utah University, these moments happen all the time. This is where you find your people, where new friends become like family, where you face challenges with confidence, knowing you have a supportive community cheering you on. These moments are more than just memories. They define who you are and who you will become. This is where you soar. See your future at suu.edu.
Tandem Contractors is a licensed general contractor specializing in dirt work, concrete, utility installation, and septic systems, serving Garfield County and the surrounding area. Call today, 435-690-0243.
From humble beginnings to major discoveries in genetics, medicine, computer science, engineering, and every other corner of campus. It's been a remarkable 175 years, and we are still climbing.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs.
Simply complete an application on your phone or computer and select the low-rate option you prefer.
And then sit back and enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing you have a low-rate line of credit. Ready for whatever life throws at you.
To learn more or start your application, visit uccu.com or stop by any branch.
Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games is Utah's premier sporting event. The games are hosted by Southern Utah University, and we invite you to be part of the action. Register today and compete in a variety of events, from barrel racing, skeet shooting, basketball, track, arm wrestling, long-range rifle and pistol shooting, ultimate frisbee, horseshoes, swimming, and so much more. Find your event and register today at utahsummergames.org.
Windy Mesa Studios in Penguins is your local source for personalized and custom printed products. From wholesale items for your gift shop to custom framed or gallery wrapped canvas pictures, we have you covered. Contact us at 435-618-0014.
For all of your residential or commercial HVAC needs, give Air Pro Solutions a call at 435-600-1152 or go to airprosolutionsutah.com. Wishing all Region 20 teams success in the postseason.
Brown Brothers Construction is your trusted ready-mix supplier. We proudly serve Wayne, Paiute, Garfield, and Kane counties, delivering reliable and cost-effective concrete solutions for residential, commercial, and industrial projects. We are excited to announce we now offer concrete pumping services in Kane County. Need to get concrete to a hard-to-reach location? Our concrete pumping services make placement fast, easy, and efficient, saving you time and labor costs. Call us today and experience top-notch service with a commitment to excellence.
Blackburn Propane is a family-owned company. We've been in business for 31 years. Full-service propane company servicing all of central and southern Utah and parts of Nevada and Arizona. We don't just service one, we service all.
Bryce Canyon City is your destination for adventure. Cruise the miles of scenic trails on e-bikes, ATVs, horses, mountain bikes, or on foot. Let us take your breath away with a stunning array of winter activities, the rodeo, shopping for memorable souvenirs, world-class stargazing, and of course, the majestic Bryce Canyon National Park. Make Bryce Canyon City your next stop for an unforgettable adventure. All the amenities the city can provide. Visit brycecanyoncityut.gov.
The Bryce Canyon Half Marathon course takes you through the iconic red rock that is abundant throughout Bryce Canyon country. Also enjoy the 5K or Color Me Fun run. Register today at BryceCanyonHalfMarathon.com. Race is scheduled for the second Saturday in July.
For all your residential and commercial plumbing needs, contact Color Country Plumbing. Specializing in new construction, call today, 435-231-3950. Wishing all of Region 20 success in the postseason. Cowboy Smokehouse in Penguich, Utah, where real cowboys along with locals gather for our famous homemade food. Big news! We are in our new location. We couldn't be more pleased. With a new large banquet room to accommodate large parties and events. Come join us at the Cowboy Smokehouse in Penguich.
Escalante City, home base for an unmatched outdoor experience. Visit the Escalante Petrified Forest State Park, Calf Creek Falls, Hole in the Rock, Peekaboo Slot Canyon, and White Hollow Reservoir. Escalante City, unmatched beauty and adventure.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back into the SVC. And here in the Blackburn Propane broadcast booth, warmth you can rely on, powered by family, fueled by trust. As we get ready for second half action between the Escalante Moquis and the Manila Mustangs, Nate Thatcher alongside Zenon Ahlstrom and Ozzy as we get ready for second half action. Zenon Hutchings, excuse me, everyone.
All good. Then we was going to start right here, and the clock people forgot to set the clock to 8 minutes. We're at 0.
It's okay. It's the first day. I feel like we can let them give them a few errors.
We're having some clock issues right now.
Hey, just next free time out, right?
Righto.
So in that first half, we had 5 different players for Escalante score, 6 for Manila, so some pretty balanced scoring overall. No one scored more, though, than Riley Fry for Escalante. She finished with 7 in that first half. Ozzy, what did you like to see out of Riley Fry in that first half?
You know, Riley really, she ran the floor great. She's seen the open person all the time. And one of my favorite stats is she had 6 steals, and that's just heads-up basketball, and that's what kept her team in it. She had, when Manila would get a break, she would take the ball, and Escalante had it on its way back down this way.
You mentioned at halftime there was a huge differential in the amount of shots taken up by both of these teams. You'd have to think that her defense is probably a big reason why they're only down 3.
I really think absolutely, that's for sure. That's exactly what's caused it.
So the ref's still looking at resetting this clock. It looks like they did it up here, but it's a meeting of the black and white shirts down there.
Yeah, that was an interesting start to the third quarter.
You'd like to think that you're like pumped up to go play, and then all of a sudden they're like, stop. Didn't get the clock going.
You get shut down, you get a 2-minute timeout.
So Manila's going to start with the ball, now moving left to right on your screen. And Sadie Davis will get things going for the Mustangs. Oh, and Fry almost with a steal right off the bat. But here's Slaw going down to the paint. She's fouled on a shot attempt. She also had a really good first half.
She did. She played a great first half, and she got all of her teammates involved, and it shows.
So the foul will go against Sonata Griffin as Cameron Slaw goes to the line looking to add on to her 5 points of the night. Can't make the first at the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. We also saw in that first half, Slaw made some really good passes.
She did. She hit every cutter that was down there under the basket and gave him an easy bucket or a great chance to score.
Goes 0 for 2 from the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line, but she'll take a 3 instead. Too strong, but another offensive opportunity for Manila in the same possession, but it's stolen by the Moquis, but it tips its way back over to the Mustangs, and the layup is up and in for Oakley. So Browning puts the Mustangs on the board first here in the second half. They now lead it by 5, their largest of the game. So here are the Moquis the other way. Fry, she's going to take a deep 3 and hit from Bryce Canyon City range.
Nobody ever came out on her. She just had it to herself and took her time and put it in.
Here comes Browning the other way. Nice bounce pass baseline. Layup doesn't go. Fry corrals the ball, almost picked off by Slaw, but the Moquis control. Looking to cut into that lead as the deep 2 rattles in and out, but Fry with an offensive board and the mid-range jumper to tie things up here at 24. Love to see the effort here in the second half from Riley.
She started the third quarter phenomenal. She came ready to play.
Here's Browning the other way from the corner. Doesn't get it to go. Another offensive board, though, and this time it's Sadie Davis getting it to go from the right side.
You know, we mentioned at the half the shot differential. I think a lot of that's coming off of, you know, the offensive boards that the Moquis are giving up, and if they can clean that up, keep them in the game.
Yeah, absolutely. Here's Fry on the far side. Ball finding its way around the perimeter. 15 on the shot clock. Griffin's in the corner. She's going to drive baseline. Oh, a tough floater finds its way down. These two teams going back and forth on the offensive side of the ball. Davis with a long pass, soars high. Actually hits a cheerleader of Manila in the far corner. Came up limping just a little bit. That was a heater.
It was. She threw a rising fastball.
Yeah, we've got our baseball coach up here in the booth. You'd know that better than anyone. So here come the Moquis trying to retake the lead. This has been a back and forth affair here. Here's Fry, guarded closely up top. Ball still finding its way around the perimeter. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Nelson, looking to find a teammate, and finally finds Carlisle. He finds Gardner. She's going to cut and take a mid-range jumper. It's short. Griffin's get the rebound, but the shot clock's going to go off unless she hits the rim, which she does. But it's going to be under, and they're going to stop play.
Why are they stopping play? Because it hit the rim.
That's
When
what I
she threw
thought.
it right there. She hit the bottom of the rim.
I wonder if it hits underneath. Is that
any part of the rim is rim?
And the refs are
That's what
confirming
they're-
about that. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that should not have been a whistle.
Yeah.
That stopped a fast break.
Right. That's a transition opportunity for Manila. Interesting that you missed that call. Especially if it's any part of the rim, you could clearly see. I mean, it hit hard because she was just trying to get the shot up as the time was expiring.
Well, it was the ref that was right under the basket, too. I mean, he was right there. That's who made the call, so.
Right.
Kind of interesting.
Deep two by Gibson's no good, but she gets her own board. She's blocked by Fry, but Manila, another opportunity. Escalante's got a box out, but they finally get a board here. Now they're moving, and then it's picked right back off. Great defensive effort by the Mustangs, and a foul. They're just going to say it's out of bounds on Escalante. Love the effort, though, by Charlie Potter.
Fry with the steal, up for two, and it's good.
Wow. Riley Fry now with 7 points here in the third. A little back and forth between Slaw and Bear, and it's going to be out of bounds as they try to go baseline. It's going to head back the other way. So with that, the Moquis have retaken the lead with 2 at 28-26. Here comes Fry the other way. Very impressive freshman. She goes left to right, just weaving her way around the court. Now she'll take a three. Too short, no good. Davis with the board. Slaw with the outlet pass, going in transition, and she gets it off the glass and good to go for another layup. Cameron Slaw now with her first points here in the second half. Here's Fry the other way. She'll hand it off to Carlisle. Gives a bounce pass to Gardner. She's met by a double team in the mid-range, and they're going to call foul.
It's going to be on Sadie Davis. It's going to be her third personal. That's a big foul with 4 minutes still to go in the third quarter.
You mentioned in the first half these two teams match up pretty well, but she seems like she's a clear height advantage down low in the paint.
Absolutely.
So a mix of confusion. Browning was actually expecting an inbound pass, but she realized she had to play some defense. As the Moquis look to get it in, it's Gardner used some nice moves down low, but just couldn't finish underneath the basket. So here comes Slaw the other way, going all the way to the cup. She'll get fouled and head to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line for 2 more.
That's Riley Fry's third foul as well.
Got some players on foul watch here, as Slaw is now able to hit her first free throw.
You know, you got to love to see the aggression and the heart out of these girls, though.
Definitely getting after it in tonight's day one competition, as Slaw able to go 2 for 2 from the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line after missing her last attempts before that trip. Oh, and a long pass as Fry is wide open on the other side. Oh, a nice spin move by Davis, but she blocks it. Good effort that time by Sadie down low, even with those 3 fouls. Gets physical, but a foul will be called. And now it's going to be Ellie Nelson heading to the line for 2. And Davis actually picks up her 4th on that.
It's a huge foul. Hate to see her leave the floor if you're Manila.
So Sadie will check out, and that's a big loss here with 3.5 minutes left to go in the third. Second one is no good. Gardner tries to fight for it, but it's out of bounds, and it'll head Manila's way. So Manila up 30-29 with 3.5 minutes to go. It's just been back and forth all game. Lots of lead changes. Fry, another steal. Here comes Riley going across half court. Trying to get a floater up. Doesn't go. Put back by Carlisle, not in, but there's Gardner with a third opportunity. Here's Slaw the other way from the three. That's no good. Offensive rebound, though, out to Wilson, and a foul is going to be called. And I think Fry might pick up her fourth as well.
Yes, she did. Another big foul. So somebody for Escalante is going to have to step up right here with Fry going to the bench.
So Wilson inbounds, finds Slaw, who goes to the corner to Browning. Back over to Cameron. She's double-teamed, though, baseline. And they're going to say it's a foul against the offense.
And that's Browning's third foul.
So Oakley Browning picks up her third. A reminder about our Fab Rats trivia question for tonight's game. The question is, what is the Fab Rats most viewed video on YouTube? Remember to send in your answer to uhsslive@gmail.com to win some free Fab Rats merch. And Cameron Slaw takes it right back and puts it in for two. And now she has 6 here in the third quarter alone. And Manila retakes the lead, 32-31. It's picked off by Manila. Ruthana Wilson now with the steal. She goes to the other side. And that pass almost picked off, but Bear controls, and a foul is going to be called against the Moquis. That'll be the 4th team foul.
Looks like that'll go against Carlisle.
Which will be her third foul as well.
Her third foul.
This fourth quarter is going to be interesting in how these coaches decide to play these players. As the ball is tipped out of bounds by the Moquis, it'll stay here with the Mustangs. So Gibson will check back in as Charlie Potter comes out. And a timeout will be taken by Escalante. We'll take it with him. This is state championship basketball brought to you by Bryce Canyon City on TeamHive.live and KSLSports.com.
Fab Rats is an entertaining YouTube channel based in beautiful southern Utah. Paul, Michelle, and the crew showcase major and minor fabrication builds, off-road adventures, family fun, and much more. Check them out on YouTube and subscribe today. Are you looking for ways to protect your agricultural-related investments from lack of precipitation and market downturns? We are the Ag Experts. Our team specializes in PRF insurance, LRP insurance, and ranch insurance. Give Chad a call today to learn how you can protect your calf check from the market downturns and your livestock range from drought. Don't get caught at the bottom of the cycles. Choose the experts. Choose us, your agriculture insurance specialists. Call Chad Lyman with Tyler Jeffs & Associates at 435-633-5981. For over 50 years, Flaming Gorge Resort has offered lodging, restaurant, rafting, RV park, and fishing guides for anyone visiting the Flaming Gorge area. Stop in and see us at Flaming Gorge Resort.
Welcome back as we take a look at the State Bank of Southern Utah play of the game. Cameron Slaw with some excellent passing as she finds Browning down low for two. That is the State Bank of Southern Utah play of the game. State Bank of Southern Utah, where local decisions produce better results. And a three-pointer's up and in from deep for Manila. So Manila now up by 3, 34-31. Carlisle thought about it from deep. She misses, but Gardner gets the rebound. She's going to go back up top. She'll take another one, and this time she'll hit from Bryce Canyon City range. That's her first three of the game. Back and forth. Here we go in this 7-10 matchup. Gibson down low, and Wilson converts for another two. Almost picked off by Gibson. Carlisle's trying to get it inside to Jenkins. It's out of bounds, though. It's going to head back Manila's way. So Moquis looking to pick up a little bit of pressure here. And looking to get that defense going right from half court. Almost worked out for him, but there's Slaw with the recovery and the layup off the right side.
What a scoop.
She's got 8 now here in the third. Jenkins weaving her way through the defense. Finds Griffin for a deep 2 baseline. Oh, it rattles down and in. Back and forth we go as the and one foul goes down for Oakley Browning.
Escalante was just walking back. Didn't get back on defense, and seen that. Browning ran the floor and got what she was deserved.
Now Nelson has 3 fouls, and the Moquis with 5 team fouls for the remainder of the quarter, which puts Manila in the bonus. Browning can't convert the and one opportunity, but Gardner gets the rebound for the Moquis. Here comes Escalante, almost picked off by Jenkins. Now it is. But then almost stolen right back. Goes through the legs of Griffin, so it'll stay with the Mustangs, heading back the other way. Lots of effort by both these teams as we head into the final 30 seconds of the third. Here's Slaw. Pass picked off down low by Jenkins. Slaw with a nice idea to find Bear, but Jenkins saw it coming from a mile away on the defensive side. She'll take a deep 3. Doesn't go. Putback does, though, for Ellie Nelson. Here comes Manila the other way. They lead it by 2 and increase it to 4 with a deep mid-range jumper that hits from Callie Bear. And that will do it for the third. It's Manila leading by 4 as we head into the fourth. This is state championship basketball brought to you by Bryce Canyon Mule Days, Chrome in the Canyon Mule Sale on KSLSports.com.
Celebrating over 80 years of service, Garfield Ready Mix and Bryce Valley Builders are proud to sponsor 1A basketball. Providing quality concrete to Paiute, Kane, Garfield, and Wayne counties, the mutters at Garfield Ready Mix are the best around.
Garcane Propane proudly sponsors Region 20 basketball. We are here to meet your propane needs. Call us 800-747-5403.
Griffin Grocery in Escalante is family owned and operated since 1967. They have a great selection of fresh produce, meats, breads, and so much more. Wishing the Moquis success in the postseason tournaments.
Welcome back into the Blackburn Propane broadcast booth. Warmth you can rely on, powered by family, fueled by trust. Nate Thatcher alongside Zenon and Ozzy as we get ready for fourth quarter action. And what should be a good one as the Moquis get the layup off the left side to cut it to 2 by Sonata Griffin. And the Moquis steal it on the other end. Ball still trying to find its way past some players. Gardner finally collects.
Picks up that dribble and started getting a little trouble there.
Yeah. Now they got to cross half court. Foul will be called against Manila, looks to be.
Going to be Moquis ball on the inbound here.
So Gibson will check back in for the Mustangs as Browning comes out. Escalante's got to get something going. Fry back into the game with 4 fouls, as well as Davis. So it'll be interesting to see how this goes. Fry's trying to defend in transition. Layup's no good. Oh, Fry on the ground as Slaw just came in and ripped the rebound from her. And the putback opportunity is up and in. Nice job that time by Callie Bear. So Manila retakes the lead, extends the lead up to 4. Carlisle trying to get a handoff, but it's tipped and stolen. Manila's now caught in the corner, and they're going to throw it off of Escalante's feet. It's going to stay with the Mustangs. So Slaw will collect the inbound. And she's had a massive game, 13 points in this one. Gibson now throws it out to Bear, who's going to take a running jumper, and she banks it off the glass. Callie Bear now with 4 here in the fourth. That bank shot's brought to you by State Bank of Southern Utah. Experience the difference of hometown banking. Here's Riley Fry, who's absolutely denied by Sadie Davis down low. The 2 players with 4 fouls just going at it down low.
It's been fun watching those 2 battle all game.
Riley Fry has been fun to watch, and Davis absolutely controlling down low in the paint. Fry's now got it, deep 2 range. Back up top. Shot from the free throw line is no good that time from Ellie Nelson, but the ball is tipped, but it'll stay here with the Mustangs moving the other way. Fry had 14 points about halfway through that third quarter, but had to check out because she picked up her 4th foul. Now here comes Manila. Bear, another shot. Doesn't drop, though. And Nelson tried to pick up the rebound. It's going to be a block that looks to go against Bear. Callie Bear picks up her 3rd foul of the game. First team foul, though, for Manila here in the 4th. Fry almost trapped in the corner, and they're going to say that's an offensive foul, and so she'll be gone. She's out of the game. Unfortunate way to see her leave this one. And so now the Moquis will have to deal without their leader in points per game. So it looks like head coach Ryan Cottom is having a discussion with Jenkins on what her role should be as she comes in. And as the freshman, Riley Fry has no more say in this matchup on day 1. Timeout taken by the Moquis. Probably going to plan on how to do this game without her. We'll take it with them. This is State Championship Basketball brought to you by the Windy Mesa Studio on TeamHive.live and KTTA 8.1.
When it comes to traditions, at the top of the list has to be a stop at Henry's Drive-In on Highway 89 in Panguitch for a hot and juicy chubby cheeseburger and an order of homemade onion rings. From the amazing crew at Henry's, they wish all teams success.
Welcome back, coming out of that Zions Bank timeout. For big-time banking with a home team feel, Zions Bank is for you.
Slaw's going to throw that one out of bounds, looking for the pass. We're going to go Moquis ball here.
It'll be interesting to see how Escalante responds to Riley Fry checking out of that game, how their offense is going to go. And it's going to be tipped out of bounds by Manila as Jenkins is trying to get it in. So here comes Escalante. And it's stolen. Gibson the other way. Oh, and she's blocked. What a defensive effort that time by by Taylor Carlisle. Got my 15s confused.
That's going to be her 4th foul as well, Carlisle.
This will be interesting. So Gibson now at the line. Able to rattle in the first of the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. And that increases the lead up to 7 now. Here comes the second. There's another unique free throw approach. She goes 1 for 2. Ellie Nelson with the board. But it's picked off. Wilson down low to Slaw for 2 off the right side. And that's Slaw's first points of the fourth, but the lead now up to 9. It's picked off again, but it's going to be out of bounds as Gibson's foot was on the line, baseline.
Mustangs pushing a full court press here on the Moquis.
Yeah, that's
see how they handle that pressure.
Yeah, it's been a big effort. I feel like that's how they've got this lead blown up just a little bit. It was just a 2-point game at the beginning of this quarter. Foul will be called against Manila, so that'll be their second team foul.
It'll be Blair's fourth. How it's starting to deal with a little bit of foul trouble. Both teams.
Yeah, I've got Davis with 4 and Bear with 4 for the Mustangs, and Carlisle with 4 for the Moquis as well.
We'll see how these bench units do if it comes to that here at the end of the fourth. Oh my gosh, they're going to call a foul against Davis, and now she's gone.
That's her fifth. Yeah, she's gone.
And just like that, it was just kind of these fouls that weren't really aggressive or anything that just forced both Riley Fry and Sadie Davis out of the game.
Yeah, that one kind of just looked like a dribble off her foot, and it was over.
And then they call the blocking foul, and just like that, Davis will check out. She finishes with 4 points, but her impact is way more than just those points on the board. So 49-40, still our score, and now we're going into the bench units as we've had 2 players foul out, but Gibson with another steal. She's got it. But Slaw tried to collect the pass, and it rolls right off her feet, heading back the Moquis' way.
That's the 30th Escalante turnover as well. That's the 25th Manila turnover.
Holy cow. So here comes another inbound play. They find Carlisle, who's going to hand off to Jenkins. She was trying to drive, picked off by Wilson for a moment. I believe they're going to call a jump ball, and it will head Manila's way. So let's see how the Moquis respond on defense. You're now down by 3 possessions. You got to get something going to help you on the offensive side. Bodies hit the floor, and that leaves a wide open Manila player down low. It's another score for Callie Bear. She's now got 6 here in the fourth. Here comes Jenkins. This is our first double-digit lead of the game. Jenkins goes all the way to the cup, but she's blocked by Bear. It'll stay here with Escalante. Still 4:49 left to go, but right now only 2 points in the fourth quarter for the Moquis, scored by Sonata Griffin. They haven't had much else. Here's a nice inbound play to find Gardner. She can't get her first, but she can get her second. And just like that, there's their 4th point of the fourth quarter.
Finally taking the lid off that rim for the Moquis. See if we can get something going for them offensively here.
3-pointer's no good, but there's Cameron Slaw once again off the right side. She's now up to 17 on the game.
That right block scoop that she's got's pretty unstoppable there.
She loves that move, and she goes to it consistently. And why wouldn't you?
And another Escalante turnover.
Moquis struggling here in this fourth as they trail it by 11. Wilson's now got it. Picks up her dribble, though, right wing. Trying to go down low to Slaw. Oh, she's using that pivot move, and it somehow gets a 2-jumper to fall, fade away near baseline. Slaw is putting on a show here in the fourth. As Browning, I believe, just picks up her 4th foul.
And there's still a lot of time left.
Yeah, and
4 minutes is a lot of time.
14 fouls as well, so I mean, you could have almost half a quarter now where you automatically go to the line now. And tip pass once again. So we'll try that inbounds play once more. Janie Christensen will check in for Oakley Browning, who just picked up that fourth foul a few seconds ago. Pass is almost stolen by Wilson, but here's Carlisle going up with the floater. It doesn't go. Gardner with an offensive rebound. The putback in, the foul.
And one.
What a response by Cora Gardner here in the fourth, taking over. She's scored 4 straight now for Escalante. Chance to make it 5.
She's done a really good job of cleaning up her own rebounds this game and getting to the line and contributing big time for the Moquis.
And as mentioned just a few moments ago, Escalante now has their team firmly in the bonus with 3 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. A tip pass still finds its way over to Browning, who's checked back in as Wilson gets a couple screens. Can't get the layup to go right side, but there's Slaw once again. She can't get it. Escalante fighting to struggle for that rebound. Gardner finally gets it. And it looks like a timeout's going to be called by head coach Cottom, and we'll take it with him. This state championship basketball brought to you by the Garcane Propane on TeamHive.live and KSLSports.com.
JT Steel is a custom steel fabricator. It all began with a $2,000 job in 1983. From large projects like the BYU baseball stadium to a customer that needs an angle with a couple holes, owner and Garfield County Commissioner Jerry Taylor wishes all teams
Are you tired of winter and ready to ride? We invite you to the Bryce Canyon Mule Days. Join us in Tropic, Utah, the first week in May for guided mule rides, vendors, food, and fun, including arena events, all mule fun rodeo, and ranch sorting. Then Friday night, a live concert featuring Dave Stamey and Bren Hill. The premier Chrome in the Canyon Mule Sale on Saturday. Learn more at BryceCanyonMuleDays.com, and we will see you there.
Welcome back into the SBC, coming out of that Zions Bank timeout. For banking designed to help you score more, Zions Bank is for you. Escalante trying to cut into this 11-point deficit that they found themselves in for about the last 2.5 minutes of game time or so.
The Mustangs keeping that full court press going, not backing down even though we've got some foul trouble. They're confident in their bench and going to keep pressing.
Let's see if the Moquis continue to go to Gardner. She's got 4 points here in this fourth quarter. Here's Nelson far side. 10 seconds on the shot clock. They're trying to get it down low to Gardner, but she's pressured well. Here's Jenkins up top. 5 on the clock now. They got to get something. She'll take a deep 3. Hits off front iron. And since it hit the rim, once again, the shot clock went off.
A bucket.
And because they had to reset, they made a mid-range shot, but of course, because the shot clock didn't reset, they're going to have to inbound baseline, and it doesn't count.
Yeah, that's the second time this game that we've had shot clock issues, and stopping pivotal plays and late here for the Moquis could be critical.
Yeah. So they'll reset the shot clock fully and let Escalante inbound baseline. It's off of the legs of Wilson, so it'll stay here, but now they're going to inbound sideline.
Yeah, that's very costly for Escalante to hit a shot and get it taken away by an inadvertent shot clock violation that wasn't.
Yeah, and Manila, the first one was on Manila. They were going ready for the fast break, and they had that taken away from them.
Absolutely.
Griffin double-team baseline. They'll call jump ball. It'll stay here, though, with the Moquis. So let's try this for a third time. Carlisle looking to get it in, finds Nelson. He throws it up to Jenkins, trying to get it down low to Gardner again. And Gardner's asking for a foul call. Instead, it's just going to be off her hands, heading back the Mustangs' way.
33 turnovers for Escalante right there.
Wow. So the Moquis picking up a little bit of a full court press, but Manila's able to break, but a high pass intended for Browning soars again over to that cheer squad. Luckily misses that cheerleader again, so he's not hit, but Moquis able to get the ball back again.
Yeah, turns to a Manila 26 turnovers.
Here's Gardner. She picks up her dribble. Over to Carlisle as she crosses timeline. Bounce pass down low. Here's Gardner. Throws up a shot in the paint. Doesn't get it. And a rebound finds way out to Gibson, who finds Slaw in transition. Slaw going up, trying to gather a foul. They don't call anything. But Manila recollects and shoots and scores from mid-range. Ruthanna Wilson gets her first points of the fourth quarter. Under 2 now to go here in the fourth. Manila with their largest lead of 13. And a timeout will be called by Escalante. We'll take it with them. This is state championship basketball brought to you by Zions Bank on KSLSports.com.
You like car shows? Well, let's supersize it as trucks from all over come for you to enjoy at the Penguin City Truck Show. It's a family fun event on the 4th of July weekend. Friday night is the light show on Penguin Main Street from 8 to 10:30 p.m. Saturday, the show will be at the Penguin City Park from 10 to 4. Truck registration is $75. We support all truck drivers that make our communities better, so why not show off their trucks? We wish all teams success.
I know. You think underage drinking is wrong.
Letting a parrot watch horror movies is wrong. I found you! Underage drinking? That's very wrong. Can harm your learning ability and your grades.
When your kids understand underage drinking isn't just wrong, it's very wrong, 9 out of 10 don't drink.
Welcome back to the SVC, coming out of that Zions Bank timeout. For big-time banking with a home team feel, Zions Bank is for you. So Manila now with a 13-point lead, under 2 to go. Escalante with the ball as they've subbed in their bench players, and there's an and one opportunity. Gardner once again.
We were actually just talking about in the break how if Gardner would gather herself before she goes up, she might have some of those shots fall, and we see that exact thing right here with a nice and one.
6 of the 8 points come from Gardner here in the fourth. Can't convert from the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. Still an 11-point game. Slaw finds Wilson for 3. Bullseye! Ruthanna Wilson gets him from the Bryce Canyon City three-point line. And Cameron Slaw looking to get it off Escalante. Good hustle. It stays here, though, with the Moquis. Oh, and the Moquis just throw it straight to Gibson, who had a wide-open layup, but she doesn't get it. And now Escalante will bring it back, but it's a jump ball. It'll stay here with the Mustangs. Manila still playing some excellent defense here, even though they're up 14 with under 90 seconds to go.
Yeah, not backing down.
So now Gardner's going to check out as the Moquis are just going to play their bench unit from here on out. And they find Bear wide open for 2 baseline. She can't get it, and a foul is going to be called against the Moquis. That'll be their third of the quarter. So Allison Holcomb will pick up her first foul. They're going to say it's on the shot. So Oakley Browning will head to the free throw line, the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line, for 2 shots. So here comes the first. It's up and rattles in and out. That was about halfway down, and then it popped out. Browning with an impressive game. She has 6 points. She's also been playing with foul trouble. She got 4 fouls early on, but has still been in this game and a key contributor.
She's played the last 4 minutes with 4 fouls and done very well.
Timeout taken by Manila, and we will take it with them. This is state championship basketball brought to you by the Bryce Canyon Half Marathon on KSLSports.com.
Do you like car shows? Well, let's supersize it as trucks from all over come for you to enjoy at the Penguich City Truck Show. It's a family fun event on the 4th of July weekend. Friday night is the light show on Penguich Main Street from 8 to 10:30 p.m. Saturday, the show will be at the Penguich City Park from 10 to 4. Truck registration is $75. We support all.
Take a break and come adventure with Rome Outdoor Adventure Company with locations in Kanab, Orderville, Coral Pink Sand Dunes State Park, and Escalante. We can find the perfect adventure for you and your family. UTVs, slot canyons, horse rides, fishing via ferratas, and so much more. Now renting Jeep Gladiators and Ford Broncos for daily and multi-day rentals. Come roam with us. Book on our website, www.roamoutdoor.com.
Welcome back out to the SVC, coming out of the Zions Bank timeout. For game-winning banking with a home team feel, Zions Bank is for you. We have a winner for tonight's Fab Rats trivia question, which was, what is Fab Rats' most viewed video? It was Now What? We've got Ed's LJ20, and the winner is Kenna Vader. So, Kenna, if you'd like, please come up to the SVC booth when possible to come grab your free Fab Rats merch. Or you can send someone else to grab it for you if you are unable to. Reminder, it's T-shirts alongside some beanies and some jerky, from what I've heard. So we've got some options this year. Moquis now with the ball as McDonald brings it across. Here's Griffin. She'll take a tough jumper, and they're going to say she's fouled. And that'll be 2 free throws at the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. It's going to go against Cameron Slaw.
As hard as she's played and she's only got 2 fouls, that's pretty phenomenal.
I was just thinking the same thing. Very impressive, especially in a physical game like this where they've been calling a lot of fouls.
Absolutely.
Yeah, great defensive effort by Slaw for sure.
So Griffin able to get the first of 2 to drop at the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. She's now got 3 in the quarter. Oh, banks in the second. Wow. That bank shot brought to you by State Bank of Southern Utah. Experience the difference of hometown banking. I'd still say the bank is open at this time of day. And so is the 3, the Bryce Canyon City 3, as Anna Gibson able to get it down from deep. There's another deep 3, this time high off glass on the other end. I missed that time from Holcomb. Slaw collects. She'll bring it across the timeline. It's a 15-point Manila lead, and it's hard to say after those first 3 quarters. We would have thought this is what the point differential would be at the end.
Yeah, scoreboard's not really reflecting how hard those Moquis girls played, and there's an excellent effort there. Just had a rough go in the last final quarter here.
Really, really close game until Fry got her 5th foul. 2-point ball game when she went out of the game.
Everything went Manila's way after that foul out. Mustangs now with the ball. 8.2 seconds left. Mustangs will take a timeout. We'll take the timeout with them. This is state championship basketball brought to you by SUU on TeamHive.live and KTTA 8.1.
If you are buying or refinancing a home, did you know you can request your own title company? Keep business local and request security title for all your title, closing, and escrow needs. Travis and Hillary wish all team success in the postseason tournaments.
Windy Mesa Studios in Penguins is your local source for personalized and custom printed products. From wholesale items for your gift shop to custom framed or gallery wrapped canvas pictures, we have you covered. Contact us at 435-618-0014.
Welcome back in as we come out of a Zions Bank timeout. For banking that helps you stay in the game no matter where you are, Zions Bank is for you. Manila is going to move on to the next round as they win the 7-10 matchup. And still no upsets in the girls' bracket this year. This and the 9-8 matchup between Monument Valley and Paiute were close, but the higher seeds move on as both buckets don't go for the Mustangs in their final possession, but they escape with a win, and they win it 63-48. Coming up on the other side of the timeout, we will have the Ruby's Inn post-game report and the Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games Player of the Game announcement. This state championship basketball brought to you by Color Country Plumbing on TeamHive.com.